Bob's not in here. Okay, once again, this is the place, and for some reason, I'm just looking at Greg's picture, but maybe that's best. He's better looking than all of us. Yeah. I want to make some statements tonight because I'm really moved at a time like this. Herbie Del Toro lost his father this morning. He's a very good friend of ours. He's part of the Cult of Honesty. He's part of everything that we do here at NCG. And he was telling everyone that one of the things that he was able to say to his father before he took his last breath was that he loved him. And I think that it's in times like this that it really nuances, where we all need to be, close to those that mean so much to us. And Herbie, I just want you to know that our hearts are there with you. And so in light of that, this show is dedicated to you. Now, we may be talking about something completely different here tonight, but we're going to show a lot of respect. We're going to give each other everything that we can that is in a positive context. And so, Herbie, everyone here at the New Covenant Group says, hey, we love you and your family so, so very much. And so tonight we're not broadcasting with our typical cameras. We're, in a sense, all messed up, but I think that we can get past that and have a good show. We have two wonderful people on tonight. That would be Greg Bray. He's a host, actually, here on NCG. Inspiring Doubt is the name of his show. And he's really pushing the envelope with a lot of substance. He had a show a few minutes ago, and his guest was extremely powerful. That is, in trying to nuance X, Y, and Z, and I really did enjoy that. He's had Richard Carrier on his show, and I think this next Wednesday night, I think you're going to have Concordance. Isn't that true, Greg?
Yes, that's the plan at least. It's still tentative because his schedule may not work, but that's the plan. If not, then I don't know who I'm going to have, so it'll just be me talking.
Now, we also have Nate Cunningham tonight, and I really have a lot of respect for Nate for various reasons. Number one, because I've watched him in Hangouts to where everyone was becoming polemic, but he wasn't. He was just maintaining that high level of respect, and I love that about Nate, and he's a Christian. And so tonight what he's going to do, he's going to put on the table his Christianity. And Greg Braid, what he's going to do is he's going to put his skepticism, namely, to work, and we're going to see how that goes. And so, Sean, you may have to come up here and tell me what to do with this Google Hangout since you've left me someone in charge. I don't know how to do this, but let me...
Just a reminder, for Hangouts on Air, if you have clicked on my picture, then it'll be like the only one showing. I don't know if that's what's going on with the YouTube feed, but...
Right now you're showing, but now Nate is showing. Okay, Nate, why don't you go ahead and say what you need to say before we get started?
Hey, I'm just here. You invited me this afternoon. I had been on a little hiatus, hanging out with baby number 1, preparing for baby number 2 to arrive. And,
wow.
I actually haven't really been on Hangouts in the past month. So when you invited me today, I thought, hey, it's time to get back in the saddle. Let's ride this horse and see where it goes. So that's what I'm doing. Looking forward to whatever is about to happen here.
How old is baby number 1?
Baby number 1, it's actually her birthday today. We had her big party and everything over the weekend, and we took her to the zoo today, and I'm ready for bed. So our zoo may be the only place where you can see like all the African wildlife in the middle of the mountains. We're near Pikes Peak is where the zoo is. So it was interesting. Would be seeing, hanging out with giraffes and elephants and lions, and then you could see out in the mountains and the whole view, and it was pretty interesting.
Right. Now I'm going to ask Sean, how do I set this to where it goes back and forth automatically? Okay. I think we're set up and ready to go. And Nate, why don't you take it away? Because I'd like for you to put on the table, namely, why you believe in God. Why is that compelling to you? And yet, at the same time, it may not be compelling to other people. And